Select the correct color schemes. Google gives you a variety of options for colors, and some of them are rather lovely. We have the grape skin. We have the bluebird, a lovely navy-ish blue with kind of a puke orange. I don't know what that is. You want to click on that, don't you? Your eyes are just going to be drawn to that. And we've got peaches and cream. Yeah. They've given you about 15 options when you log into your AdSense account. There's your standard AdSense that you've seen again and again with the blue border and the white background. And then all these options. Now, in some cases, very rare, okay. But for the most part, no, no, no. Mm-mm. You wanted to click? Go click on your own ads. Let me know when your account's closed. Time tested and proven. You don't have to do the legwork. I and many others have done it for you. No border around the ads. The border must go. Kill the border. Die, border, die. I can't emphasize it enough. No border. Now, when you go into your AdSense code, see that funny looking hexadecimal code here? You're actually able to manually set colors by a hexadecimal code, which is a series of letters and numbers that tell the computer blue. In this case, FFFFFF is white. Computer people, go figure. But that's what it is, and you can manually put that in your code. There's also a little box where you can click white and it will automatically set the code for you. Well, it helps to go a little deeper. You might want to get your hands on it yourself. The link is blue. Why is the link blue? That's right. It's the color you blue, the color you trust. I like that. It's the color that you expect to be a link. People think, well, I'm going to set it off to some other wacky color. Now, I do write red. I'm testing red. Armin Morin came to me and said, Joel, red's working for me. I said, it is not. I've tested that. He says, no, it is. So you might want to test red. I have found blue to be the best link to get eyeballs and to get the click-throughs because people are already programmed to clicking blue. Black for your product, for your ad description, 000000, or click the little black thing when you go for description. Black on white is easiest to read. By the way, if you've got a website and you're using white text on a black background, or orange text on a, I don't know, what, a purple background, or something else really clever, that you might even come up with a color scheme that is attractive to the eye. But for reading, there is a reason that we have white paper and blue or black ink. There is a reason that the newspaper sitting at the door of your room is printed in black on white. It's the easiest for us to read and to absorb. So if your site is some fancy, clever color, that might be all fancy and clever. But if you want for readability, to make it simple for your site visitors, go with this. Now I'm going to show you a couple examples. I've even got one that's totally different. And maybe I'll change it one day. But for the most part, black on white is going to make it easiest for your site visitors.
Folks, let me just add in something.
Do you want to click again?
No, not this time. Remember, I told you the story that I was dabbling in AdSense before calling Joel. I was using some of those creative color schemes because, after all, why would Google give them to us if they didn't work? Joel said, let me take a look at some of your ads. And on the phone, right then and there, he said, the first thing that has to go are the colors of your ads. And we changed them, and there was an immediate, instantaneous increase in the number of people clicking on the ads. So when you hear something like this from someone who has the experience, has tested, and is freely sharing it with you, don't think that you need to go back inside Google and do the testing. Just do what he says, and you will get more money. Unless, of course, you don't like money.
Congratulations, you've just earned yourself $1. Let's hear it for Harlan. See, that's part of the continuing education. You know, I'm helping him. Okay. Now, let's take a look at a few examples here. Again, I'm picking on a blogger site. Content, content, content. Whoa, hello, what is that? What is that abomination on that web page? Who's going to click on that? I'll bet this guy's click-through rates are below 0.5%. And he's probably wondering why the AdSense program doesn't work. This guy's almost got it right. He's got the white background, and it's, you know, what he did was clever because, or at least he thought it was clever, he's blending the border background with his header. So he's thinking it's matching the site. But what that border does is actually set it off from the rest of the site. It doesn't invite you in. It doesn't really invite you to click. Now, if he took that border off and moved that ad down here, even directly under the header, and move the content down, so the ad appears first. Beyond good and evil, puzzled by the matrix, click. His click-through rates would go up. Here's a site that belongs to some clown. This is mine. Since 1995, I've been linking to parental control products, those products that help keep the internet safe for families with children, filters out the bad sites. And if you scroll down this page, well, I'll just show you live rather than the presentation. All right, here we go. It's formatting funny in Firefox, but that's fine. What you'll see are two ad blocks. In the left hand is the ads by Google Ad Links units. Now remember, those are just keyword-based phrases that we can click on. Now don't mistake the two, because what this does is this leads you to a page with the ads on it. These get a real high click-through rate because if people are interested enough in the keyword, the odds are they're going to be interested enough to select one of these ads to leave the page. I'm not clicking, I'm resisting the temptation. And there's two kinds of ad links units. There are the vertical blocks that have 4 or 5 units in them, and then there are horizontal blocks. They just one line across the page. And they work really well just under a menu bar, integrated with the menu bar, that type of thing. And I'll show you some more examples of that. So we've got the first ad block unit itself is in line before they even get to the content. Now do you notice above the fold, there's links right here. But other than that, there's no other links. There's nowhere else for them to click. If they come to that page, the first thing they see is ads. So what we're doing is we're kind of shepherding them towards the ads. Now, if they don't want to click the ads and they're actually interested in the product, they can scroll down the page and they will find reviews and links to these various products. And then another ad unit at the bottom. Now, not one to miss opportunities. Each one of these links here is an affiliate link. And we're going to talk a bit more about affiliate links shortly. But what an affiliate link is a link to the merchant that is specially coded back to me. And if the customer purchases this Spectre Pro product for $99.95, I get a $50 commission. So if they don't want to scroll down, the page and they click an ad out, I make money. If they go down the page, they end up buying the product, I make money. Either way, they're both reputable, they're both fine by me. And if we scroll down to the bottom, as I mentioned, there's an ad block down here. If they go all the way down the page and they don't find what they look for, give them an AdSense block. That's a leaderboard, goes all the way across the page, fills that space nicely, and gives them 4 more options for parental control products. And guess what happens? They click, a little money in the tip jar.